Drudge, InfoWars, that type of thing.
I read The Guardian. If I want something to the left, I check Fox, and I've got Drudge Report and Breitbart.
I hope that he was referring to The Guardian and not Fox and Breitbart when he said, if I want something to the left.
So what are your thoughts about this sort of fake news narrative?
I think we do have a biased media in America. I think CNN and some of these other news outlets are fake news.
I always used to watch CNN, thought that was the real news. And it's not the real news because they don't tell you anything.
For the most part, I don't believe much of what I hear in the mainstream media. I go check online, see what they're saying. Normally they're close, but they're way off.
I think with Fox, you get a fair and balanced. I think they do have people from the left on there as well as the right. So I think Fox is fair and balanced.
Hey, buddy, just because a company's motto is fair and balanced doesn't mean that it is fair. Okay, I want you to pay close attention to what this next guy is saying because it's kind of amazing.
When there are privately owned media organizations like CNN, like MSNBC, ABC, NBC, and they're privately owned companies, if the person who owns that company doesn't have the same political view as you, then why would they publish something that goes toward your candidate's favor?
It's also convenient that he left Fox News off that list, but what's amazing about the things he just said is that he's making an argument against capitalism and for socialized news. Everything he sees as being wrong with our current media system and media landscape is a feature of capitalism. I don't know, sounds like you don't like capitalism. For-profit news thing. These people are so close sometimes. They claim to love capitalism and hate socialism, but they're not, getting the profit-driven nature of organizations, that's capitalism. Getting clicks, getting views, rage farming people. That's capitalism. They're so close sometimes. I want to give them like a big hug and be like, you're so close. Let's get you to the finish line, bro. Like, come on. And this critique highlights this paradox that Trump supporters can decry media bias while supporting a system that, in its pursuit of profits, contributes to the biases that they criticize. I travel the country and I talk to so many Trump supporters, and I feel like they're like almost there as like communists and socialists. They're just so close, right? They just need class consciousness, right? I feel like they're just communists that haven't discovered class consciousness yet. And, they're contributing to the same, dynamics, that they critique. And then you have Trump who capitalize on that. They capitalize on this lack of understanding.
One of the most serious challenges our countries face is the specter of socialism. It's the wrecker of nations and destroyer of societies. Events in Venezuela remind us all that socialism and communism are not about justice. They are not about equality. They are not about lifting up the poor. And they are certainly not about good of the nation.
That video was Trump speaking at the UN, which changes the context. If this was him speaking at a rally, okay, he's talking to world leaders, and he's talking to people that presumably understand the difference between socialism, capitalism, communism, and understand all of this, and they have a basic understanding of history. So he's basically talking about the problems of this world, and to people that know exactly what the root causes of these problems are. They're looking at multinational corporations coming in and extracting wealth from their nation states as the root cause of a lot of the problems of their individual countries. And he's coming and being like, you know what the problem is? Socialism. And they're like, yeah, no, that's kind of not what the issue is. We have a bunch of really predatory loans that my country was forced to take. The last guy in here was forced to take that loan, or the last guy was forced to open up free markets and we had to privatize our natural resources. That's such a weird thing. He's talking to people that are like, yeah, bro, like socialism, really? I just had to, sell off water rights to my country, and I was forced to do this. Oh, but yeah, tell me about socialism again. Right. It's insane.